It's story time, it's story time.
Es hora de el cuento.
It's story time, it's story time.
Es hora de el cuento.
Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga Day. Every Friday I will be incorporating yoga poses that are related to the stories we've read. As always, let's begin in a seated position, dropping in and clearing our thoughts, letting go of anything that no longer serves us, while taking long and deep breaths to quiet our minds and find stillness. Our first pose is called the egg pose. Begin in a seated position and bring your knees together and up to your chest, wrapping your arms around your legs. Lift your feet up and off the ground before leaning backwards. Find your balance. Straighten your back. Keep your core muscles engaged. Hold this position for a few breaths and release. The next pose is called the duck pose. All you're doing is balancing on your tippy toes. So once you find your balance, draw the knees down and in towards each other. Stare at a point on the floor in front of you. Keeping your gaze fixed, inhale the arms together in prayer in front of your heart. You can do that, or you can spread your wings and fly. Hold this pose for 2 to 5 breaths. The next pose is called the flamingo pose. Start in a standing position and put most of your weight on your left foot while lifting the right. Keep your toes pointed as you lift your left arm. Place your right hand on your lifted leg. Hold the pose for a few breaths before moving on to doing the other side. This next pose is called the eagle pose. Start in a standing position with your feet together. Slowly bring your arms out laterally and then bring them in as if you were going to give yourself a big hug, but make sure your left arm is over your right. Bring your forearms together and twist them until your thumbs hook or palms touch. Begin to bend your knees as you put your weight on your left foot and bring your right foot up and over your left ankle. Continue to lower your hips as you raise your arms. Hold for a few breaths and then straighten your legs out before releasing your arms. Repeat on the other side. This next pose is called a flying bird. Find your alignment, put most of your weight on your left foot, and begin to lift and bend your right knee while you bring your arms up towards the sky. Begin to hinge at the hips, leaning your upper body forward, and extend your right leg straight behind you. Spread your wings and guide your bird as high as you'd like. Just make sure to remember that the more you lean forward, the more your leg lifts, so you can balance it out. When you're ready, slowly drop your leg down and lower your arms. When you're done, come into the ground and lay flat on your back. Let your feet fall outwards and keep your palms facing up as you take deep breaths to end our practice with a moment of silence. When you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers, toes, hands, and feet. Bring any kind of movement back into your bodies before slowly coming into a seated position. Bring your palms together, thumb to your heart. Close your eyes and gently lower your head to take this time to honor yourself, your practice, and the space you've created with your wonderful energy. Take that energy wherever you go and share it with everyone you meet. Namaste.